So the big storyline going on in, I guess, Marvel right now is the whole Avengers versus X-Men crossover, A versus X. I'm not reading it, I'm not really keeping up with any current comics that are coming out on a week-to-week basis these days. Partially it's the money, partially it's a lack of interest. I go out and pick up back issues and stuff, but this story has been, I've been keeping up with some of the details on the various comics blogs. It seems like the central conflict is that Hope Summers, who is at least the fourth possible child of the Summers Gray dynasty from an alternate future, an alternate dimension, different timeline, pre-aged, and after Decimation, after House of M and all the mutants losing their powers and stuff, apparently she was the first one born who got powers. She was like the first new mutant. And the Avengers noticed the Phoenix Force coming, and the X-Men noticed Phoenix Force coming, and everybody's assuming that Hope is going to be the new host for the Phoenix Force. And of course, it leads to some butting heads, Marvel style. The Avengers want to prevent Hope from getting imbued with the Phoenix's powers, while the X-Men, specifically Scott, think that she might be some sort of mutant messiah and bring about the new age of mutants, and giving people, new mutants getting powers and stuff. For me, the story is a bit straightforward. The question here is, will she get her powers from the Phoenix Force? Will she not? And I think that there's an opportunity here for them to go a bit off the wall and do something really interesting. We're going to assume, I don't even know if Jean is alive right now, but apparently since I'm not really concerned with her, let's say that it's probably not looking for her, though it's the Phoenix Force, not like she hasn't died and come back before. So it's not coming for Jean. It's apparently not going for Rachel Summers. Again, I don't know if she's alive in this dimension or this timeline or what have you. It seems to, if you judge by the past two hosts, the Gray line and female. So the Phoenix Force looking for a female wouldn't necessarily be interested in either Cable or Nate Gray, X-Man, which is one of those 90s terribly lame named ideas. So it looks like maybe Hope is the only option. But I think they have an opportunity to really make a big impact story, have some fun with it, And rather than going with giving the powers to Hope or, killing her so the Phoenix Force doesn't get her, or giving the powers to Jean again or something, give the powers to the next best thing, the closest thing you can have to Jean Grey that isn't Jean Grey. It's not going to be Rachel. It's not going to be Hope. The closest thing to Jean Grey is Madeline. Where the fuck has Madeline Pryor been? Apparently there's some sort of spiritual essence that came back as a Red Queen recently and is trying to clone a body to get back into a physical form or whatever. So this is the perfect opportunity. The Phoenix Force is looking for a host that is like Jean Grey, someone with the same capacity for telekinesis and telepathy and stuff. And apparently there's something in that line if it went to Rachel as well. But I'm looking at this kind of like the Venom symbiote, how when Peter Parker rejected it, it went for somebody who had, again, a body that would accept it, pretty much anybody. But also this sort of psychological tie. There's a mental psychic thing there associated with Spider-Man. And it hated Spider-Man, and so did Eddie Brock. So I'm looking at a thing here where the Phoenix Force has, at least a couple times, been expelled from Jean Grey's body. So maybe it's feeling rejected. Maybe it doesn't like Jean Grey anymore. And who in all of the Marvel Universe hates Jean Grey more than Madeline Pryor? So she's got the physical body makeup, or at least potential for it. She might not have a body right now at all. She's got the powers, and she's got the emotional tie that would love to be a host for the Phoenix Force. So let's say, boom, at the end of the storyline or whatever, the Avengers and the X-Men they're just knocked out. They can't fight anymore, and the Phoenix Force is coming, and it looks like it's heading straight for Hope, but it passes over her. It just goes, poof, and it goes like kind of off camera, and you see Scott turn, and he goes, Jean, like Jean's back, and she's like, no, it's Madeline. Boom. Not only is it just Madeline, you know, as the Phoenix Force burns away or whatever and goes into her, it's full on Goblin Queen Madeline. This is going to be the next big story. A Phoenix Force imbued Goblin Queen. So the Phoenix Force is not only going to be this huge powerful thing in our world, in our dimension, it's going to open up the portals to Limbo, kind of like they did in Invasion. Not fucking Invasion, Inferno. Invasion was a shitty DC alien thing. Inferno. And it's going to bring back characters I like. It's going to bring, you know, Magic back into it. It can bring Kitty back into it. Nightcrawler maybe. Storm had maybe the potential to open up portals and shit. Amanda Sefton, who I never really cared for. Maybe, I guess there's this girl Pixie now who can make little soul daggers. Not quite the soul sword or what have you. But I would love to see Marvel do a bit of a swerve and give us a Goblin Queen Phoenix mesh, bringing out some badass Phoenix Fire Inferno. So Marvel, do with that what you will. I'm sure the story is completely plotted out. And I know it's not going to go this way because no one gives a fuck about Madeline. I feel bad for the woman. No one has been fucked over more than Madeline Pryor. You know, they completely dicked her over so many ways. It's like, oh, you're a clone, but you know, you just want to love your husband. And he's like, you know what? Fine, I guess, you know, you're great because you remind me of my dead ex and everything. But oh wait, she's alive? Fuck off, bitch! That was stone cold. She had a kid, dude. So you were such a dick that Storm was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat your ass and take over the X-Men. So you're forced to go out and just be a dad. You know, way to go, Scott. You know, you're normally pretty lame, but that was really fucking lame. So, Madeline Pryor for Phoenix Force host, 2012. Best thing ever. Let's make it happen. If you guys have any other great ideas, or in this case, terrible ideas, for comics, games, movies you want to see crossed over, just drop them in the comments below. If you want to check out any of the previous terrible ideas, check out the other videos, and we'll catch you all later. So, bye.